I thought it was an orphanage. I knew there was an old age home, but what you don't realize is once you're there, it's like, oh wait, there's a school for the blind.
Huge.
There's a school for special needs. Two old age homes here. There's an old age home over there. There's a home for
And go
somebody
across
over there.
the street.
There's a nursery. Oh, there's a farm. There's a dairy. There's a retreat center. There's an English school. There's a school in Marathi. There's a high school. There's a college. The scope of Mukti, you can explain it to people, but once you get there, you realize the complexity and the various outreaches, both on that campus and outside of the campus, that are just huge. When they say, oh, they're planting something on the farm. When you go there and you're like, this is all the farmland? Oh, no. And it's over there, and it's over there, and there's 20 acres over there. It's just mind-boggling just how big the campus is and how big the outreaches are. And there's so many facets of just the various things that I didn't even mention. The hospital. Our first trip there, they threw us in the medical van and they brought medication to people who needed it. They had some glasses that they gave to some people who couldn't read. There were all sorts of things. Just in one day, we learned about the hospital. So there's just all sorts of opportunities. That's what I came away with the first trip. It just, the place seemed to get bigger every time someone would take me somewhere. Where are we going now? Olive Garden. And it's a whole nother farm there. There's homes there. There's old age homes there. There's the nurses' quarters, which is a big building. The place gets bigger and bigger and bigger. If you have any skill and you want to apply that skill, it will be there for you to apply. You can do plumbing, you can do electrical, you can work as a nurse, there's arts and crafts, there's schools, you name it. You want to work on the farm, there's a dairy. I can just go on and on. It's every time you think you know Mukti, you realize there's something else going on you didn't know about, or a whole nother section that you didn't know existed. I think I was just almost overwhelmed with the scope of Mukti and all of the facets and all of the facilities, all of the staff and the programs. Tailoring, that's available to people outside. The tailoring class, which is a government-sponsored class, you can take, you can get a certificate, and you can go into business and get a microloan based on that certificate that says you passed the government tailoring course. There's so many things. I'm probably forgetting some. That's what overwhelmed me, is there's so many options here for people to volunteer,